Hinds County may be at risk of falling short running safe and clean elections during the COVID-19 pandemic. This is due to a dispute between the Election Commission and Hinds County Board of Supervisors over who controls funds granted to make it happen. 12 News' Alex Love is live at the courthouse and spoke to both sides to see who's right. Alex.
So, Byron, the grant was handed down by a nonprofit called Center for Tech and Civic Life. They gave the $1.5 million to Hinds County that was exclusively aimed at providing the area safe and secure elections during the COVID-19 pandemic. But the dispute is now over who has the final say in where this money goes and how much of it is spent. Commissioner Tony Johnson is going as far as accusing the Hinds County Board, specifically David Archie of District 2, of bid steering and racketeering these election funds. The board responded by showing their copy of the grant approval, which did name board president Robert Graham as the grantee, arguing this makes the board supervisors in charge of how the money is distributed. Commissioner Johnson, however, pointed to specific language of the grant, like, quote, planning and operationalizing safe and secure elections, end quote, as the purpose, which would be under the election commissioner responsibly. Plus, quote, the grant may not supplement previously appropriated funds, end quote. That would be under the board. When we spoke to Supervisor Archie and Graham, they pointed to Commissioner Johnson as not being specific with her vendors in the funds and asking for blank checks without explaining who they were for.
Board of Supervisors did not directly apply for this grant. If you read the details of the grant, which I'll be happy to provide you a copy with, it is for election officials only. The Board of Supervisors could not have applied for this grant because they're not elected to perform elections. The grantee specifically stated that the expenditures were for running safe and secure elections due to COVID-19. We applied for the grant. Had this been general fund money out of the general budget, the Board of Supervisors would have jurisdiction to do that. This is not taxpayer money.
Of course, you know, any money that comes into Hinds County, the Hinds County Board of Supervisors are responsible for dotting our I's and crossing our T's. And as we looked at the items that was on the agenda list, we just totally did not agree with some of the things that was going on. And then there were some items that where we had went over budget.
The Hinds County Election Commission has reached out to U.S. Attorney Mike Hurst's office for a federal investigation into the board's actions. Supervisor David Archie said he'll gladly speak to Attorney Hurst because, according to him, he has nothing to hide for what he's done. We'll dive more into this dispute in our 6 p.m. newscast to talk about election safety and security at the precincts during COVID-19. But for now, live in Hinds County, Alex Love, 12 News.